Immediate prosperity prayer to Saint Michael the Archangel. Open yourself to the financial miracle. Are you struggling with debt, closed doors, and moments of scarcity? Do you feel like everything comes to a halt when you try to prosper? Then stop right now and surrender this moment to the heavenly power of Saint Michael the Archangel, the great warrior of God who breaks chains and unlocks blocked paths. This prayer is not just words, it's a direct cry to heaven, a shout of faith asking Archangel Michael to declare over your life, "Be opened." May the doors of your prosperity open even today. Pray with an open heart, with true faith, and prepare yourself for the miracle. Write, "I accept Saint Michael the Archangel to act in my life," in the comments if you believe in the power of this prayer. Share it with someone who also needs a financial blessing today. Prayer for immediate prosperity to Saint Michael the Archangel. Open yourself to the financial miracle. When your heart is weary and your pockets are empty, lift your soul to heaven. For in the silence of prayer, the impossible begins to move. In moments of deep worry, when bills pile up and your spirit feels crushed under the weight of uncertainty, know this: you are not alone. I've walked through seasons where I had nothing but my faith to carry me forward. And in those moments, I discovered a powerful truth. Saint Michael the Archangel stands ready to fight for those who call upon him with courage and devotion. Today, open your heart with me, and let us seek the miracle of immediate prosperity together. As you read this, let each word settle in your heart like a whisper from heaven. Allow the voice of an experienced soul, one who has knelt in prayer countless times, to guide you. I know your pain. I know the fear that keeps you up at night. But I also know the power of divine intervention. And through this prayer, Saint Michael will raise his sword against all the forces that block your abundance. Trust, believe, and let your miracle unfold. Saint Michael the Archangel, glorious warrior of heaven, I come before you with a heart heavy and a spirit in need. I do not ask in pride or selfishness, but in honest desperation, knowing you have the strength to break every chain holding back my prosperity. Champion of light, defender against the shadows, come now to my aid. You who cast Lucifer from heaven, cast out every spirit of lack, every chain of debt, and every plan of the enemy that has robbed me of my peace. I stand with open hands, ready to receive the blessings that God has prepared. Remove the veil from my eyes, that I may see opportunities. Open the ears of my heart, that I may hear divine direction. Saint Michael, walk beside me in this battle. You know the warfare of this world. You see the unseen, poverty in spirit, bondage in the soul, anxiety in the mind. Break these strongholds and cover me with the wings of your heavenly command. I declare in faith that financial miracles are not beyond reach. What is impossible for man is nothing for the hand of God. Through your intercession, may the doors to prosperity swing wide before me. Saint Michael, light my path with divine clarity. Where confusion tries to rule, speak wisdom into my heart. Where doubt creeps in, let the sword of truth silence every lie. I surrender the weight of worry to the feet of Jesus and ask you to guard my thoughts. Let not fear steal the seeds of hope planted by this prayer. Let not weariness choke the promise God has spoken over my life. I ask now for divine provision, not only to survive, but to thrive. Let my cup overflow so that I may bless others. Let my testimony be a light to those still wandering in the dark. Teach me to manage what I receive with grace and gratitude. May I never worship the gift above the giver. Let prosperity be a tool, not a trap, used for building the kingdom and not for personal glory. Break generational chains of poverty. Redeem the losses of past mistakes. Repair what has been stolen or wasted. By your heavenly sword, restore what the locusts have eaten. Bring forth angels to open doors where men have closed them. Where there was rejection, let there be divine appointment. Where there was loss, let there be divine compensation. I trust in the timing of God, but I also ask boldly for a swift miracle. In this hour of great need, show me your power. Make haste, Saint Michael, for your warrior stands in the battlefield of financial distress. Cover my home, my family, my work, and my future in the shield of your defense. Let no curse, spoken or hidden, prevail against me. Let no attack go unanswered by heaven's hosts. You who never sleep, who watches always, be my guard. As I rest, let your presence surround my dwelling. As I rise, go before me. As I labor, stand beside me. Where I see no way forward, create one. Where the world has said, no, let the heavens thunder, yes. Let favor track me down, and let your hand of justice lift me above every trap. When the voices of failure and shame speak against me, I will remember this prayer. I will remember that Saint Michael stands on my side, a force greater than every fear I face. Let this moment mark a turning point. Let today be the day where everything begins to shift. Let heaven and earth align to bring the breakthrough I have so long awaited. I no longer carry this burden alone. I release it now into the mighty hands of God, defended by you, Saint Michael. And I believe, yes, I truly believe, that the financial miracle has already begun. Though my eyes may not yet see it, my spirit rejoices in advance. For faith is the substance of things hoped for, and I know this prayer has reached the courts of heaven. Thank you for your presence in this sacred hour. Thank you for your strength, your courage, your unwavering light. Thank you for hearing me. Let no darkness steal this peace. Let no lie disturb this trust. Let the stillness of your protection remain with me as I wait for the promise to unfold. I walk forward now not in fear, but in expectation. I will not shrink back. I will not give up. I will not bow to discouragement. For the Lord is my shepherd, and you, Saint Michael, are my shield. Bless the work of my hands. Give me wisdom to discern every opportunity sent from above. Let no counterfeit blessing distract me. Let no false path lead me astray. I pray for divine acceleration, that what would take years to rebuild, you would restore in days. That what was lost would return with interest. That joy would replace sorrow. Send help from every corner of the earth. Let strangers become instruments of God's provision. Let the wind of divine favor blow upon every area of my life. Strengthen my heart, Saint Michael, for the journey ahead. May I remain humble when the blessing comes, and faithful when it tarries. Keep my eyes fixed on the eternal even as I receive earthly reward. You fight not only for my present but for my destiny. Do not let the enemy snatch what God has written over my life. Guard my calling. Protect my inheritance. I believe that no weapon formed against me shall prosper. I believe that with you, victory is not a question, but a certainty. I believe that heaven fights for me. Every prayer, every tear, every sleepless night has not gone unnoticed. The heavens have recorded them all. And now, Saint Michael, rise in power on my behalf. Let this prayer echo in the halls of heaven. Let the angels be dispatched with blessing in their wings. Let the chains fall. Let the gates open. You are the Prince of the heavenly host. You are a symbol of God's justice and divine order. Where there is chaos, establish peace. Where there is confusion, restore direction. May this prayer touch not only my life, but the lives of all who are suffering in silence. May those who hear these words feel hope stir once again in their souls. For the Lord our God is faithful, and you, Saint Michael, are his mighty instrument. We trust, we believe, and we stand firm. The breakthrough is here. Saint Michael, I lift my voice again to you, because the cry of my heart has not faded. Though I walk through a valley of financial drought, I will not fear. You are my sword and shield, a light in the darkest hour. You hear even the whispers of the desperate. And right now, I am desperate for heaven's help. Come to my side with holy strength. The world measures success by wealth, but you, O Lord's warrior, measure by faith. I will not let shame keep me silent. I will not let fear bind my hands. I lift them high, not in defeat, but in surrender to divine authority. Take my offering of trust and make it fruitful. Saint Michael, defend my finances with the fire of heaven. Let no thief in the spirit realm lay claim to what belongs to me. I reject lack. I reject fear. I reject hopelessness. Instead, I claim abundance in the name of Jesus. There are moments when I feel invisible, when the weight of bills and needs silence my voice. But I know you see me. You see not just the external need, but the depth of my soul's exhaustion. That's where you fight for me, in the hidden places. I've tried so many ways, leaned on my own understanding, knocked on doors that stayed closed. But today, I surrender fully. I stop striving and I start trusting. I know your heavenly strategies outmatch every earthly obstacle. Take the lead. Bless my ideas, my hands, my relationships, and every plan aligned with heaven. Let me walk only where your light shines. Do not allow me to waste effort on paths that bear no fruit. Make me fruitful and wise in all things. Even in the silence, I will trust you. Even when I don't feel immediate results, I will stay in faith. You work in dimensions beyond my comprehension. I believe the miracle is in motion, even now. Break the fear of the unknown, Saint Michael. Guard me against voices that try to kill my dream. Give me the courage to speak life over my finances, even when all I see is drought. Let my faith speak louder than my fear. In your hands, the enemy trembles. I ask you to destroy every spiritual barrier blocking the floodgates of prosperity. Open every reservoir of blessing that was once shut. Let this be a season of divine overflow. There are people depending on me, my children, my family, my community. I ask not only for myself, but for those connected to me. Let your favor extend beyond my life, covering generations after me. Where there's been delay, bring acceleration. Where there's been confusion, bring understanding. Where there's been bitterness, bring sweet restoration. Let every curse be reversed through this holy prayer. Saint Michael, I ask for wisdom as I prosper. Let me never forget the source. May I never become proud, nor ungrateful. Keep my heart clean so that my blessing remains pure in your eyes. May my home be filled with peace, not just possessions. May my bank account be full, but more so my heart. Let prosperity serve my soul's purpose and never become an idol in disguise. You are the mighty commander of the angelic host. I believe you are releasing warrior angels right now, each carrying the solution to what burdens me. I receive their help with humility and gratitude. I declare, the famine is ending. The drought is over. The breakthrough is arriving. Saint Michael, confirm this word in my life. Let the evidence of your intercession be undeniable and glorious. You see the toil of my hands. You hear the cries I've never spoken aloud. You know the burdens I've carried in silence. But now, I trade them for your victory. I place them at your feet. Let unexpected blessings find me. Let miracles manifest in ordinary places. Let joy return to my days. Let laughter be restored to my home. Let peace reign over all that concerns me. Help me not to fear success. Help me believe that I am worthy of the abundance God has for me. Let no insecurity, no past mistake, no voice of shame sabotage my new beginning. Take every seed of faith I've planted, watered by tears, and breathe divine increase upon it. Let my harvest be abundant, and let all who see it know it was heaven who made it grow. Lift the fog of depression and anxiety that money worries bring. Shine your holy light into every corner of despair. I choose to live in hope, not fear, in confidence, not anxiety. Saint Michael, Anoint my business, my job, my gifts, and every endeavor I step into. Make it fruitful. Place divine appointments in my path. Open doors I never imagined could open. For those in my life who carry the same burdens, I lift them to you. Let my miracle be their testimony. Use me as a vessel of hope, that I may bless as I've been blessed. Even if provision doesn't come the way I expect, let it come in your perfect way. I release my timeline and trust in yours. Your timing is holy. Your methods are unmatched. Replace every worry with worship, every fear with faith, every panic with peace. I choose to praise while I wait and serve while I believe. You are my strength. Where I've been mocked for believing, let my testimony be a response. Where I've been doubted, let your provision prove your faithfulness. Let your name be glorified in every victory. Saint Michael, let the enemy tremble when I speak your name. Let every demonic plan against my finances be cancelled now. I invoke your authority in Jesus' name. I rebuke every spirit of poverty and declare that I am a child of abundance. I do not lack because my Father owns the universe. I am covered. I am chosen. I am rising. Every delay that was sent to destroy my hope, turn it around for my good. Let it be the soil for a bigger miracle. Let patience birth something eternal in me. I ask now for favor with people in places of influence. Let divine connections seek me out. Let hearts open in my favor. Let the right opportunities find me ready. Saint Michael, release strategies from heaven. Show me where to move, when to wait, and how to walk. I want to align fully with God's plan for my provision. Keep me from comparing my journey to others. Let me trust that my blessing is unique, perfectly timed, and tailor-made by the Creator. I lack nothing. I declare my hands are blessed. Everything I touch that is aligned with God will prosper. I am not cursed. I am not forgotten. I am not forsaken. I am favored. In the stillness of this moment, I feel peace rising. I feel chains loosening. I feel something shifting in the spiritual realm. Thank you, Saint Michael, for hearing me again. Let testimonies follow this prayer. Let reports of unexpected income, cleared debts, job offers, and new beginnings flow from this very moment. Let heaven move. Thank you for never tiring of my prayers. Thank you for fighting when I have no strength left. Thank you for reminding me that I am never alone in this battle. Help me steward this blessing well. Let me give with joy, save with wisdom, and live with purpose. Let me honor God with every dollar and every decision. Even when I feel unworthy, remind me that grace has already qualified me. Let shame never stop my prayer. Let guilt never silence my praise. Saint Michael, you are not only a protector, you are a witness of God's glory. I ask you now to witness my breakthrough and stand with me as it unfolds. Let the spirit of generosity rise in me. Let me sow into others' lives as I have reaped. Make me a reflection of heaven's kindness and provision. Cover me in your holy armor. Let not doubt pierce me. Let not fear wound me. Let not failure define me. I am covered. I am chosen. I am rising. Breathe life into every dry place. Call forth purpose from broken dreams. Let me live not just with enough, but with joy, meaning, and holy abundance. Don't let this moment pass in silence. Declare your trust, take a step of faith, and align your life with God's divine purpose for abundance. Comment below, I accept Saint Michael the Archangel to act in my life. Share this prayer with someone who needs a miracle today, because when you bless others, blessings find their way back to you. Your breakthrough begins now.
Additionally, I invite you to watch the video recommended by YouTube, as there is always something valuable to be learned and shared on our spiritual journey. May the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, be with you today and always. Thank you again for your presence. May God bless you and your family.